remember this, Denise Welch?
Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? You fill my heart with gladness, you take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do.
Oh, Denise.
Oh, God, it's been like being on This Is Your Life this morning, I tell you. He's a canny chunter, the old man. He's singing in a play at Newcastle at Live Theatre at the minute.
Is he?
What is it? It's a play called Looking for Buddy, and it started at Bolton, and Alan Plater wrote it for him, and it's a sort of jazz musical, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Just remind us what that occasion was.
That was Valentine's Day, and I knew that he was coming on, but I thought he was just going to come on with a rose in his teeth, and all I kept saying to Colleen is, please tell me he's not going to come on in a thong, because he's done that once before. And I said, I don't care what he does, and there was a piano there.
So
they told
he
me
sang a thong instead?
Yeah, sing a thong. Very good. Very good. There was a piano there, which they told me was for Mylene Class, who was coming in later, and of course he walked on and did that, and not a dry eye. It was lovely.
So we've got you on the brink of tears all day.
I know.
Yes,
Get
the
me.
woman will be a wreck by the time she leaves. Phil
Right.
Vickery, Denise Welch, and a chocolate pudding to behold. All is right with the world. So away you go.
How long will it make you cry?
School memories, childhood memories.
You will if I cook it. Right?
Well, when I was at school, we had pink custard.
Yeah.
Why did we have pink custard?
I
This
don't
is
know.
the debate.
And it was always with like chocolate brownie.
It was.
Yeah, it's things that you never see. You see them at school, never see them again.
No.
Like white dog poo.
Oh, when people used
Now
to put like the flour.
Never
was
see
a
white
very
dog poo
60s, 70s thing, wasn't it?
What happened to white
It was
dog poo?
before
Chalky white
people
dog
scooped it.
poo.
You didn't scoop it up, you just put that
No,
powdery
what was
stuff
the
on
dog
it.
eating? No, it wasn't that.
My brother
Right.
once got it rubbed in his face. Yeah, I remember it being white, by his hands rubbing it in his face. So we had a bit of a fight.
Yeah, you've gone too far now.
No, but I remember it. I picked it up, it was dry.
Was it?
If there's a
Dogs were
vet
different
around
back
you,
then.
or a dog, who knows why there's no white dog poo anymore. Let's
Are
see.
you saying that the dogs used to actually poo the white
Yes.
poo?
No,
Yes.
I think
I
it's...
think they used to put a thing on it to make it
No,
disintegrate.
they didn't.
No,
they used to poo white
I
poo.
think it was something to do with the rain just washing the colour out.
No.
Well, it's still the same rain now, isn't it?
Anyway, talking of white dog poo, let's mix this up.
Seamless.
custard.
Well done.
But we also had semolina and tapioca and sago.
Yeah.
And it just, I mean, you
Some
wouldn't
things
get
you're
away
not
with
sad
it
to
these
see the
days.
back
Yeah.
Exactly.
Didn't mind semolina.
No, that's all right. The jam wasn't too bad. Anyway,
Cheese pie and chips. I used
Right.
to love
Yes.
cheese pie and chips.
this is a chocolate sponge, and it's a slightly lighter version than what I've done before, but because a lot of sponges we had at school were quite heavy, and I think they were actually cake mixes as well. Very poor cake mixes in the early days.
What, the dinner ladies didn't do it?
No, I think some did, but I think there was. By the time I got to the end of my schooling, I think the mixes had come in. I can't mention the brand name, but they were big, huge.
Okay.
Anyway, so here I've got butter and sugar, which we mixed together, lightly creamed. And then, look, we have a tip here. What I'm going to do is add a spoonful of flour into the mixture.
Does it matter what flour it is?
That is self-raising flour. And you just bring that together. And that, when you add the eggs in that will stop it splitting, because you're adding a lot of egg to the mixture. So, do you want to do this, Denise?
Yeah,
You can whistle that for me.
Okay.
When I was a little boy, my mum used to make sponge all the time, and I remember saying, "Mum, leave some in the bowl so we can have a little taste." It doesn't happen these days, does it? Because you can't eat raw egg anymore, apparently. But there we are. So then I'm going to add... That's perfect.
Okay.
Next egg into
It's
there.
all right if you're not pregnant, elderly or unwell.
Well, there is actually some evidence to suggest that a lot of the eggs that we have these days are not clear to get salmonella anyway. And bear in mind, a lot of the time, salmonella is not actually in the egg itself, it's on the outside. It's very rarely found inside. So it's when you crack it, that's when the infection starts.
Right.
So it's a bit of a problem. But anyway, a lot of them are now salmonella-free vaccinated flocks.
Eggs.
A lot of them in the UK,
chicks.
but a lot come from Europe. I'll do that. Thank you
Our
very
hens
much.
vaccinated, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Right.
Are they?
A bit of flour, and also a little
Against
touch of
chickenpox.
milk.
Yes. Everything.
Fox got our chickens.
You
not
can't
good
get a
fox.
vaccination against that, can you?
You can, it's called a rifle. Anyway, so what you do is you then add your flour to that, and you mustn't over whisk it here. And then what I've done is taken out 20% of the flour, 20% of cocoa powder, and that's where you get your colour from.
Okay.
Now, I had a lady actually emailed me only this week to say, Phil, how do I get a chocolate sponge nice and dark? Well, there you are, Mrs. Davies, I think her name was. So there we are. mix it up just like that, and then we'll spoon that straight into a tin like this.
I feel we may have to lick this.
Is that the bit that you're not supposed to lick now, then?
Yes.
Yeah,
We're
but you're not
all right.
supposed to do it. There's the
You're not
fun
supposed to do
police will
anything.
get
There you
you
go,
everywhere,
girls.
won't they?
Exactly. We don't
A
mind.
little taste of that.
We've read the warnings, we understand.
Then what we'll do is pop that into an oven, cook it for about 40 minutes, and hey presto, it ends like this one just here. Now think about sponges, leave it to rest for 20 minutes or half an hour as you can't get it out of the tin because it's quite a molten product. Chill it like that, and then we'll cut it up and warm it up in a second. Custard. I love RTS custard, which is ready to serve custard, so you can buy it now.
Yes, ready to serve.
RTS, you see.
What, bought?
Yes.
That's a word ceremony, isn't it?
Bought and ready to serve. Okay. Now, this is what we used years ago. This is pure red food colouring. And that's all they used to do was put it in to your custard. This is how bad it was. Mix it up, and there's your red
Well,
custard.
there's nothing wrong with it, though, is there?
Well, yeah, you see, that's what you say. Remember, cheap colourings, or food colours years ago, are actually quite bad for you. So I'm
They're all
slightly
right now,
nervous.
though.
Well, you say
The
that.
Littleys would love that. Louis would love that if I did
They
that.
would do, but it's a question on what colouring it is. Is it a natural colouring?
If it was
or is-
real
but bear in mind,
cochineal.
a natural colour can be a chemical. As long as it genetically mimics the natural colour, you can get away with it. So you've got to be slightly careful. I sometimes will do this.
Oh,
but,
will you?
But you can get almost the same idea using red currant jelly in
Doesn't
the
that
custard as well.
then that changes the taste?
The flavour, yeah.
Yes, it does. But if you're worried about giving your children colourings, you can actually use
Not
red
worried
currant
about
jelly.
it now and again, though.
A little bit
Yeah,
now and
you've got to be
again.
careful. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so
Is he like this at home? Like
I've got a new book for you
Oh, no.
called Fat.
Well, I finished the book on salt,
Yeah.
and I finished the book on pepper.
Brilliant.
I read
Yeah.
some really sad books like Salt, Pepper, a bit of
The history of salt,
a whole
he
book
gave
of
me.
it.
the world history of salt.
Yeah, and this is a book on fat.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Anyway, pink
There's
custard.
Confessions of a Bacon Curer as well.
I bought Philip one of those. Denise, that's for you. Try that.
you.
there. Do you want to try some colouring, everyone? Yeah, of course you do.
Please.
But it is delicious. If you shut your eyes, you would know there's no
Does that
flavour
taste
whatsoever.
like it?
It does.
Is that back to school
That could
days?
do with that being a bit sweeter, that custard.
Oh, put some jam in.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look, we cater for everyone on this show.
Oh, stunning.
It is delicious. It's a
So
nice, light
nostalgic,
sponge.
though, isn't it? I mean, it just really reminds you of school.
Can we do that pink blancmange again,
Pink blancmange, yes, you can.
That was
can.
lovely.
Yeah.
Do you want pink blancmange?
Yeah.
And baked Alaska.
Baked Alaska. We
Yeah,
went to
baked
very
Alaska.
I never
possible,
had that at school.
No, I didn't go at post school at all.
didn't you?
No, comprehensive.
I think-
Nuki Tratheris in Nuki.
I think we should have this campaign to bring back Sago.
No, I don't. Oh, well,
No,
I'm
let's
not
not.
joining.
I think we should.
joining
It
that.
wasn't so bad if you put some jam in it. If you put, like, jam in it, that sort of jazzed it up
I
a
think
bit,
we should
didn't it?
perhaps do it in the next couple of weeks. Sago.
You're back a bit later with pasties.
I'm sure there's a good book
I'm
on
stopping
sago
you.
that you
Just
can
sense I'm
read of a
stopping you
night.
now.
Devonshire pasties.
Just send. Yeah, don't. I don't. It doesn't help. I can't even say those words.
Can I just... I've got something to give Miss Welch here. You were never a prefect at school, were
I
you?
know, I wasn't.
Well,
Ever.
now you've earned it.
Oh, look at that.
There's your prefect badge. And there's your certificate.
Oh!
Now, as in your
That is
duties
so
as a
lovely.
prefect, you have to come back and look at men in pants.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Bring it on!
There we are.
Also on the programme.